begin searching for psychology-related articles through NC Live, click on the link for NC Live from the library's homepage. Once you're in NC Live, look for the tab that says Articles and click on it. On the next page, you'll see a list of databases that you can use to search for journal and magazine articles. The best database for locating psychology-related articles is Academic Search Complete, which is the first database on the list. If you're on campus, you'll go right into the search interface page. If you're off campus and you want to search Academic Search Complete, you'll need to know the NC Live password in order to gain access. From the interface page, look at the top where you see the link called Choose Databases. When you click on that link, you'll see a list of databases that can be used to search for articles. We want to add the database at the bottom called PsycInfo. So check that box and then click the button that says OK. By adding PsycInfo, we're allowed to filter our results so that they include things at the bottom, such as age groups and population groups. So for example, if you only wanted articles dealing with preschool children, you could click on one of those filters. Same for adolescents and some of the other categories. On the right, you can select population groups such as human, animal, male, and female. There are other filters that you can use to manipulate articles as well near the bottom of the page. At the top, you'll see the search boxes where we can enter in some keywords that best represent what our topic is. So for example, let's say that I'm looking for some articles dealing with the use of exercise in behavior modification. One idea I might want to use is to type in the phrase behavior modification in the first box and use exercise in the second box in order to tell the search engine what it is that I'm looking for. The best thing to do is to come up with 2 or 3 keywords that best represent what your topic is and try them out. If you don't get the list of articles that you're looking for, go ahead and clear out the results using this button to the right and enter in some different keywords. It's basically a process of trial and error until you get the right combination of keywords. Down below there are a couple of limiters, including full text and scholarly journals. You can check the full text box to make sure that you only have articles that are full text coming back on your results page. This means that you'll be able to read all the articles right there on your screen. The scholarly journals box allows us to locate only articles that are peer-reviewed, which means that the articles tend to be more scholarly and based on scientific research as opposed to just regular popular magazines. You may not need to use peer-reviewed journal articles depending on what your assignment says. Back at the top of the page, once we have all of our filters and our keywords entered, we can click on the button that says Search. This is going to generate a list of articles based on the keywords that we had entered. Over to the left, it tells us how many articles came back. In this case, we have 199 articles to work with. There are 10 articles listed per page. If you want to see more articles, you can just click on the numbers 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. to see the subsequent pages of results. Browsing through the list of articles, you'll want to look for titles that sound like they might be relevant to you. So for example, I'm going to click on the first article that says Treatment Strategies for Overweight and Obesity. On the next page, you'll see the article record information. So if we scroll down, we'll see the title of the article, the authors who wrote it, the source, which is the name of the journal that the article was published in, as well as the date of publication, volume, issue, and page numbers. If we're not sure whether a journal is peer-reviewed or not, you can always click on the title of it. On the next page, scroll down to where you see peer-reviewed, and it'll say either yes or no. Going back to the record page, we can also see a list of subject terms which describe what this article is about. Down below, you'll see an abstract, which is a summary of the article. This can be helpful in determining whether you want to read the entire text of an article or not. Over to the right, you'll see a list of tools. You can add articles to a folder to view later. You can even email articles to yourself using the email link. And if you click on the link that says Cite, this will show you how to cite this particular article using the appropriate citation style. In our case, we'll want to look for the one that says APA. Over to the left, you'll see a link that says PDF full text. In order to read the entire text of an article, you'll need to click on the PDF. The PDF will open up the full text of the article in another window, and it shows us the article as it would appear if you were actually looking at it in the printed journal. The PDF will include any tables, graphics, charts, or illustrations that accompany the article in its printed format. You can save PDFs by clicking on the icon of the disk up here. So you can save to a flash drive, your desktop, or whatever kind of drive you have. You can also print the articles by using the print icon button over here to the left.